So when I'm showing my students how to subtract, we always check first to see, is there more on top or more on the floor? If there's more on top, then there's no need to stop, they just subtract. If there's more on the floor, then they have to go next door, take one away and add 10 more. But if there's a 0 next door, then I tell them to underline until they have a number that's not a 0, and then they box those numbers together. Now next door is 30, and they can take one away from 30 to get 29. Then they add their 10, and they get 11. Then 11 minus 7 is 4, 9 minus 2 is 7, and 2 minus 1 is 1. And that's how they get their difference. The same thing if they have multiple zeros. So if they're trying to do 0 minus 4, they can't do it because there's more on the floor. They have to go next door. But when we go next door, there's a 0. So what they do is underline the 0 next door, and they underline till they have a number that is not a 0. Then they box those numbers. Now they have the number 200 next door. They can take 1 away from 200, which leaves them with 199, and then they can add 10 more. So when they add 10 more, they now have more on the top, so there's no need to stop. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 1 minus 1 is 0. They can put a 0 or leave it off. This is just a quick way. Then they don't have to remember, do you leave a 9 here and here? Do you put 9 here? Do you put 10 here? This way, they're also understanding that 200 tens is the same as 2,000. It's also incorporating that number sense of their place values.